Good morning, it's MaryEllen from the channel MaryEllen After 60. And today I'm here to do a palette collection, eyeshadow collection. I've been saying I was going to do this for some time, and I want to mention every one of these I purchased with the exception of one was a gift and one I received in a giveaway. And I think the easiest way for me to do this is just starting with the alphabet, because I have so many favorite palettes that on any given day, this one is my favorite. If these are still available and I can find links, I will put them below. I know there's probably a few that aren't, but this is what I own. And the first one is from It Cosmetics, and it looks like this. It's the It Girl Limited Edition palette. I bought mine last year. I wasn't going to buy any palettes last year, and I ended up purchasing 3. But this one is back in stock, and I was really glad to see. Instead of holding up the palettes, what I'm going to do is I have pictures of most of these palettes when they were brand new, and I'll put those up in the corner. But I love everything about this palette. It's my favorite. I mean, it is the most beautiful palette I own. It also has the blush and the bronzer. It has everything I need, and this is a wonderful palette. Love it. The next palette from It Cosmetics happens to be the first one I purchased from them, and this is their Naturally Pretty palette, and I will put it up here. What I like about this, it has dark, it has light, it has the transitioning, the transformation thing that makes them shiny or sparkly, not sparkly, but glimmery if you want. I have used, this is one of my most used palettes. And if you want a super bold eye look, you can get it, but it's not as easy as some of these other palettes that I'll show you, but I get some really great looks with this. The next one is the Naturally Pretty Romantics palette. And I'll put a picture right up in here. I don't know if you'll be able to see. I love so many of these colors. They are similar, but to me there was that much of a difference. So if I had to repurchase one of these, I would repurchase this one. I really like it, and of course I like all these palettes or they wouldn't be in my collection. This one I don't think is available. It was a holiday palette. It has beautiful shades, but it was just a little too warm for me. I still use it. I don't use the transforming pearl in this one, but I really like it a lot. Again, I like all of these or I wouldn't be talking about it. Something that I love to travel with this. You've heard me speak of these, and I'll put the photo in. I'm getting glare every time I try to show this. So it is the Essentials palette. It's small, it has 6 shades and the transforming pearl, and it's excellent. This one I can show because it's not going to glare. I purchased this. It's not available to my knowledge. See, I've purchased 2 of these. I gave one to my daughter, a different shade. But it is the It Cosmetics. It's like a travel palette. You look at this, and there's your shades, and there's powder and bronzer. You open it up. There's all different shades of concealer, which I haven't used, and there's a bronzer, and then I think that's a Bye Bye Pores powder. And then you take it one step farther, and this slides out, and there's 3 distinct shades of blush and some of their lip products. I just use this when I travel. I never go to it. I can get a lot better looks with this one than the one I owned prior, but it worked really well for my daughter because she is warmer toned than I am, and this definitely is cooler toned. Now I'm off the It Cosmetics. You know, last year I told myself I would buy 1 palette, and I bought 1 early in the year, and then I bought 2 later in the year, and I don't regret that I did it. I think I can show this. It's the Huda Mauve Obsessions palette, and it is just beautiful. I've done several looks with this. The quality is great. I have a little bit more trouble working with it because I'm not used to super pigmented colors and shades, but if I use a real light touch, I absolutely love this one, and I would recommend it. And all of my palettes, all my makeup that I use are cruelty-free, in case you're interested in that. This one I bought probably 3 years ago, and I will put a picture up here. It's the Kat Von D Shade and Light. As long as I own this palette, I don't have to worry about any of the darker accent colors, using them up on my palettes, or any of the transition colors. I just think this is a perfect, it's good on its own, and it's great to accompany any other palette that isn't a stand on your own. I've heard that Makeup Revolution makes a really good dupe. I haven't tried it, but this is one that I definitely would repurchase if I'd ever, but there's so much product there that I doubt if I will live long enough to use it. This was a gift from Oh Carol, from the Oh Carol show. A few years ago, she sent me a package, and she included this Lorac Unzipped palette. I absolutely love it, and I'm wearing it today. You can have a daytime look, a nighttime look, and any place in between, and I absolutely love it. I love Lorac shadows, and I think they're great. I've heard they have kick up, but I don't dig in it that deep to get any kick up. I didn't own any of the Mega Pro palettes by Lorac, and last year when I was looking at the 20% off sale at Ulta, I happened to look at their clearance or their things that were marked down, and I found this Lorac Mega Pro 4 palette. I purchased it, and I'm really glad I did, because the amount of product that you receive is not that great in each shade. But you know, unless it is a transition or a really mostly transition shades, I don't worry about running out. And a lot of times in the palettes, I won't even use their transition shade. I will use the one from the Kat Von D Shade and Light, because I don't like to hit pan, and I always go around the squares of it. I don't take it from the middle. I own 2 palettes from Tarte. The first one is the Tartelette Amazonian Clay. I purchased this several years ago. I love it. I've never purchased the other one that I heard so many good things about. This just, oh, I mean, this is just an easy grab and go. I'm not sure if I would repurchase it, because I have similar colors in other palettes, but it is one of my easy go-to. The other one I just had to have. I wasn't interested in it, and then Natalie, when I was in Canada visiting Natalie, she did my eye look using this, and Tarteist Pro. I mean, you talk about gorgeous. This was the one palette I was going to buy the whole year, and I can get so many looks out of this. I used this one for my daughter's wedding, and I used part of this shadow on her when I did her wedding, for her makeup for her wedding. It is gorgeous. I think this is probably the most expensive palette I have, but you do get a lot of product, and I love it. I just really do. One of my favorites from a while back is Meat Matte Nude, and it's great. I've had several palettes from the Balm, and I'll put the colors up here. The names are funny. They really are. I think there's one called Size Matters and Matte Hung. It's pretty humorous, but it is a beautiful all matte palette, and this has been well used. And the next palette I'm going to show you is one I won in a giveaway from Glitzy Fritzy, and it is the Too Faced Peach Palette, Sweet Peach Palette. I tell you, the colors are absolutely gorgeous. I tend to use this more in the spring. There is a lot of warm in there, but I still, sometimes I do a warm look, but most of the time I do a cool look. So this is going to last me a long time, and I was thrilled to win it. The last 2 I don't think are available. I have the Too Faced Natural Matte, and I'll put it up there. I love this palette. I think it's great, and it's my understanding they have changed it. I love the packaging. It's metal, it's substantial, and it's just so easy. You get quite a few of the kind of transition shades on the side, and a great bunch of great mattes. So I love it. And my last one is from Too Faced also, and it's the Natural Eyes. Before I got the Unzipped palette, I used this more. Can't make as many looks, but it's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. So those are my palettes. I think I was surprised, even though I keep them in a certain drawer, I was really surprised how many palettes that I owned. If you're still with me, today I'm going to have another giveaway. And because it's a giveaway, I cannot reply to comments. I'm up bright and early, and that's why this photo is dark. This is an international giveaway. The only thing you need to do is be subscribed to my channel before this goes live. Be 18 years old or older. Give this video a thumbs up, and this will close 4 days after I've uploaded this. If you're interested in being in the giveaway, just use the word superhero in your comment below, and good luck. Now I would like to announce the winners of my most recent giveaway. The IT products that I'm giving away now and the IT products that I'm announcing the winner, I purchased myself. And the winner of the IT Essentials palette and the 4-in-1 shadow brush is Brenda V. Congratulations, Brenda. I received in my FabFitFun box that they sent to me, I received the Tarte mini eyeshadow palette and the Tarte eyeliner. And the winner of this is Bobby Curbo. Congratulations, Bobby. And just leave a comment below and I'll let you know how to get in touch with me. I tell you, the only way I would probably buy a palette this year is if Anastasia Beverly Hills would make a cool palette similar to the, was it Modern Renaissance or something like that. That would tempt me. But I think I have enough eyeshadow to last me the rest of my life. It is all good. You guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much. And I'm going to put this right here. It's the, you've heard me speak of these. It's the Essentials. Someone said, and I haven't tried it, the Makeup